Hi, Tigers fans. It's Dan Dickerson. Baseball is a game of teamwork, and the same can be said about your health care. Both require clear communication, trust, and coordination among team members. And just as baseball teams work together to achieve common goals, healthcare professionals collaborate to provide
27 ounces, which is absolutely vital in the postseason. Look, this is a different Tiger team, but the way they're playing right now, I love it. I love it.
Again, Saturday, most likely afternoon, and most likely Tanner Bybee against good old TBA. And as somebody tweeted out earlier today, you don't want to face TBA right now.
I mean, Scooble and TBA, that's some kind of staff.
That's going to wrap things up from here at the ballpark in Houston. Our thanks to our engineers today, Jenny Hornatsky, back in our studios in Southfield. Jeanette Minchow with us here at the ballpark in Houston. For my partner, Bobby Scales, I'm Dan Dickerson. Tigers make it 2 straight over the Astros and move on to the division series. Again, the final score today, the Detroit Tigers 5 and the Houston Astros 2. Thanks for listening. Have a great evening, everyone.
Detroit Tigers baseball.
Brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, General RV, Corewell Health, The D Las Vegas, Meyer, Comerica, Priority, UWM, and Little Caesars Pizza. Brought to you locally by Jack Demmer Ford, Northville Lumber, Jack Demmer Lincoln, McLaren Health, Metro Detroit Buick GMC dealers, and the Metro Detroit Chevrolet dealers.
This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. This Odyssey Sports broadcast has been presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
What? What's the problem?
All of Detroit's doing that right now,
I
Michael.
thought that audio was tremendous.
Do you know a week from today, we get playoff baseball back in downtown Detroit? It's going to be game 3.
Can we get to game 1 first?
I just wanted to bring it up. What a freaking
First game
victory.
back in downtown Detroit, so no more watch parties, actually a game. is
No,
what you're
I'm sure
saying.
there's going to be a watch party Saturday and
No,
Monday.
but I'm
though.
saying a real game for people to actually go down and watch happen right there instead of the Jumbotron.
I mean, but this is unbelievable, is it not? From throwing in Jackson Jobe to coughing up the lead to loading the bases against Hader, and then Andy Ibanez, who's been awful for 2 months of baseball, 145 with a 500 OPS.
With an
comes
0-2
through.
count.
Yes.
With an 0-2
0-2 count comes through with a bases clearing double, which turned into a triple.
You better be careful. You're not allowed to call it magic. People get upset.
No, it's voodoo. They also got tremendous. They get 3 double plays today too.
Hey, listen. It's what I said to you yesterday, Rico. You were with your dentist.
I
hope
was
your teeth are
not.
How'd that
clean.
go, by the
I
way?
was not.
Live report.
Nope.
So listen.
Rico
No.
gassed up, enjoying himself.
That's right.
Okay, take 2. No.
Okay, everybody calm down. So no, it's what I said yesterday, Rico. You were indisposed. It's just you're doing the same show every day because it's the same thing every day. If they need a break, they get it. If they need a pitch, they get it. If they need a timely hit, they get it. And they're pulling all the right levers to a point. But like when guys who hit 170 are giving you extra base hits in the playoffs, or guys who simply aren't very good are swinging away on 3-0, Jake Rogers, like, dude, you just call it what it is. And they can maybe take this thing the whole way. But I don't really know what I'm supposed to sit here and tell you until 7 o'clock. I mean, if you dare question the Jobe thing, people will get upset. I was fine pitching him, but right away, once it got to first and second, I go, okay, why don't we go and get the young man? Leaving him out there at that point to blow the game, I went, oh dear, that's questionable to me.
Yeah, it almost seemed
But
arrogant.
of
But
course,
of course, they get out of
we're
it.
going to dial up a wild pitch. We're going to get an 0-2 bases clearing double from a guy who hasn't hit a baseball since the 4th of July. We're good.
Yeah, but hold on a
good.
second.
And I would, for me, I
We're
was
good.
I was okay because that inning was a microcosm of the series.
Yes.
You were up 1-0. So there wasn't a ton of pressure on you. If you screw this thing up, we can still fix this. He's not going to get that type of pressure in AAA. I needed to know what he had.
I'm
So
not
you know
mad
what?
that you pitched him.
No.
Thought they left him out there. a
No.
little.
Now you got these guys on base. Can you get yourself out of this inning? Let's see if you could do that. And then once it couldn't happen, okay, fine. I think we've seen enough. Okay, come on, have a seat.
It wasn't his fault, though, right? He hits a guy, okay, nerves.
that's
Then he
his-
gives up a bloop single.
Okay.
What are you going to do? And then, I don't know, Jake Rogers can't field a throw from Spencer Torkelson on a bounce.
No, that's on Torque. You
No.
can't one-hop your catcher there. He had time. No, Rieger, no. That's on Torkelson.
Listen, I think if you're Jake Rogers, everybody talks about how great defensively he is. He's got to somehow secure that baseball. Doesn't matter. They end up winning. The other thing, too, by the way, should Matt Vierling have dropped that baseball knowing full well Pena was going to go and he's got an awful arm?
No, because you just
I agree with you.
You don't imagine that level with no outs, that level of aggression.
And you don't want to give Altuve.
Vierling double clutching, not his arm, is why he didn't get him. And mind you, didn't get him by a
Yeah.
fraction. Like it was right there. No, I was mortified when Houston sent him.
I was nervous about the Jobe thing, and then I think it turned out great. I'm sure it's going to be to his benefit moving forward. The thing I liked the best was allowing Torkelson to hit against Hader. I thought that might be the downfall. At the time, I'm like, you got to pinch hit this guy. You can get anybody to play first base.
Not when
And then
you
he
get
worked the walk.
He didn't work a walk. It was a 4-pitch walk.
Fair.
Three to
Hader
pitch-
could throw a strike.
3
Let's-
to pitches Baez wouldn't have swung at. Again, whatever this team needs, they get. And we're on to Cleveland. And now, if you're a Guardians fan, I don't think you're pumped up to see it.
No.
Because this team is kind of like your team in that these are the top 2 bullpens in baseball, albeit Tigers use theirs differently.
They got the better closer.
Well, Clase is listen, you got to get to him to use him. I think closer is one of the most overrated things in the world because in order to use him, you got to get to him.
But
And
if
the way
you
this
trail,
team-
you're done. You only
Yeah,
get
I mean,
24 hours.
if you go to the ninth inning against Class A, it's game over. Well, guess what? This team doesn't trail.
Good point.
They don't trail. They ain't losing.
They trailed for all a half inning. So
Exactly, and they didn't like the taste, so they said, no, we're not doing
well, we're
it.
not doing this anymore. No, the one
Here's 4 more
thing.
runs for you.
The
Right.
one thing that does scare me moving forward, if you want to fantasize about a World Series, the fact that in a longer series, when you get to 7, if you get to 7, whether the ALCS or the World Series, that I don't know if this will continue to work because these relievers will be overexposed.
Rieger, yes, the
Well,
relievers
why are
right
you
now.
doing that today?
I'm just saying that's the only worry I have. That's it.
Well, that's why
Other than that, it's a
People's
great day.
plums are swollen to a point that they need to be like pressure relief. Like you can't do that to people today. Don't do that.
It's
People's
why I
plums
said
are swollen.
It's why I said that yes, you probably get to the Yankees in 7-game series. You can't go out there with a bullpen like an improv comedy sketch team. And okay, guess what? Today you're going to be the closer. You're going to go in the middle innings and you're going to do this. And tomorrow you're going to be the closer. You can't do that. As you're saying, these pitchers will be overworked. You got Skubal. You can only use him maybe twice in a series. Yes. 5 games is going to push the limits. 7 games, I think, is going to be interesting. But you know what? We all on this show said 3-game series,
100%.
advantage Detroit.
Yeah, and everybody wanted Houston, by the way. Hey, how about the people that didn't want Houston? How about the people that were afraid of Houston?
No one. I don't know why you said you got made fun of. Rico and I said I want Houston over Baltimore all day.
They did have that feeling of they were going to fall off a cliff
They
after
feel
7
like
straight
the 04
ALCS.
Lakers. They're just done. They're tired. Alvarez is on one leg. I'll tell you who was god awful. Not that anyone in Detroit cares. Maybe Kyle Tucker through the course of an offseason could pull his head out of his ass. Some of the worst at bats you'll ever see the last 2 days for a guy whose nickname is King Tucker. For a guy who's one of the best ball players in baseball. Tigers go up there. We'll just get you out in one pitch. Listen, it's just what it is, man. So I don't know what you want me to say till 7. You may as well put your Mickey Mouse ears on because this is the magical land, or whatever they call Disney. I wouldn't know. I didn't go. I was poor as a kid. What the hell do they call it? What's the nickname for Disneyland?
Disney.
No, the Magic Kingdom.
Happiest place on earth?
No, the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
what we're
about to say
living in.
the happiest place on earth.
That's what the Tigers are.
You never went to Disney?
No, dude. We didn't have money.
It is expensive.
What are you,
It's
nuts?
like
I
I mean, it wasn't that
$10,000.
expensive when you were a kid.
Buddy, the furthest I went before I left for college was
Coney
New
Island?
Jersey.
Coney
and
Island?
that ain't saying much.
It's still expensive. What do you mean not that expensive effort? It was
Yeah, not all of us went to a fake Bishop Sycamore school like Rico with the tuition was $38,000 a year.
I said then it wasn't expensive. When Mike was a kid, it wasn't that expensive. Now, yeah, you're crazy.
Bring on a Guardians to hell with you.
And it was Detroit Lutheran.
Whatever. So Saturday, you're
Just
looking
the
at
amount of
a
disrespect.
Saturday, a 1:00 first pitch. Monday, a 3:40. I think Reese Olson, you'll get him in game 1. That'd be my guess. Just a guess. So I can't predict pitching chaos, although there's a T-shirt there for somebody. Somebody, you want to move some product outside of Comerica next week. Pitching chaos.
No, I think it's already in the works. No, but if you go Olsen for game 1, and let's say he gets you 5, then game 2 is Tarek Skubal, and then game 3 back
Closeout
here.
game, Alt day.
Game 3, there
8
you go.
pitchers.
7 pitchers like you
Sweet.
used today.
Bring your brooms.
You seem a little angry.
No, it's just there's nothing else I can say. I'm ready for Saturday.
This is remarkable, though. I hear you. I mean, it's going to be
again,
nothing but
again, you have to
preview.
understand how many shows can I do saying this is remarkable? I know it's like saying boobs are fun. You want me to say that for 4 hours? I get it, but this is just what they do. I can't make sense of it. You can't call it magic. People get upset. And I'm not saying they can't keep winning because that's all they're doing.
Okay, but do you hate the brand of baseball
I
they
do.
play? Do
yes,
you?
but that no one cares. No one cares.
See, I find it fascinating.
Okay, God
Yeah.
bless. Enjoy it. You know what I like? Brand names, starting pitchers, guys who get 4 or 5 matchups. I like baseball as I knew it. I don't like the Moneyball thing. I don't. But it works for them. But when AJ tells you this won't work over the course of a whole season,
No, it's true.
like he said in the pregame, that's where I'm conflicted about it. But in the end, I block it out because it's only got to work
Right.
for 7 more wins to get to a World Series.
But
And
see,
it
here,
frustrates the hell out of the opposition, too.
No, but see, here's the thing, Mike. Like, everybody likes to see the big name players, the big name pitchers go up there. For me, this is one where let's just ride. I'm riding it till the wheels fall off. It doesn't make sense. We
Same
said
here.
this a long time. So
Well,
let's
they have
just
no
see,
other choice.
Let's just see how far being dumb and stupid can take you, because that's what this team is. Where it's almost like they don't know any better.
No, but their belief is their weapon.
Right.
They believe. They believe in each other. They've bought in on next man up or do your job or whatever
The
cliche.
unlikely hero
Yeah.
who's going to be that guy
They're
today.
dangerous as all hell.
Yeah,
But
and-
Rieger asked me a direct question. I'm not going to lie to the man. No, I always mock the A's Moneyball thing. Ooh, Scott Hatterberg, bums. I don't. It's not for me.
I got you. But this is for fans, right? And you should be elated today. But for everybody having watched, this is the best kind of team. Nobody on earth gave them a chance. They finally get here. They're doing it in this unique way. And now they're headed to the ALDS with no signs of slowing down in sight. Like, this team will be talked about just like the 06 team for years to come. And the way they're doing it, it's pretty remarkable. It's fun. It's awesome. So I get some people, it might not be their cup of tea, but it's kind of fun.
No, my point is I like winning. I'll win any which way. I don't care. But you asked me the question. I got to answer you. I mean, I've known you for 20 years. So I'm not going to lie to your
I
face.
appreciate that. It's very nice.
Yeah, no. Using 8 pitchers and pretending we're the Tampa Rays. No.
They might do it better than Tampa. I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, like I said,
now you're out of line.
Your bullpen, yeah, it's getting treated like a sketch comedy team where it's like, okay, who wants to be the closer tonight?
I mean, but think about it. Like, he
You had a
used
guy open a game today, start a
your
game
best pitcher.
today,
Yes.
who has 8 saves.
Yes.
Yep, right. Right. That's what I was like. Okay, who wants this role? You know what? Well, but we're going to try this there. What's your motivation?
But that's why it's awesome. They start with Tyler Holton. He's their best pitcher. And then he's out after an inning. Then they use Bo Brisky in the 5th inning in the highest leverage moment because it's against the heart of the order. He's out.
But
and
don't
then who
you
the hell are you
think-
going to use?
Don't you think Brisky's turned into the best reliever?
Maybe. They're both pretty
First of all, he's
He can go multiple
casually
innings.
throwing 100.
Yes.
Second
Well,
of
they're all
all,
throwing harder.
this is a guy who's already provided you clutch down the stretch, 6-out saves. He could be a fireman in the earlier innings. He can bulk and go 3 innings if needed. Brisky has become, to me, like that single, I know it's hard to say weapon in this team. It's like, oh, all for one and one for all. Brisky's a weapon. When he comes in the game, I just don't expect the other team touch baseball because I'm done trying to make sense of any of it.
It's amazing.
248-539-9797. David, how you doing, man? You got any ticket texts over there?
I sure do. Someone says Scooble should start on Saturday. John from
Yeah.
Warren. No, he shouldn't. That's the most I've ever related to Mike right there. Disney is expensive. I've never went there and
I'm
never
like-
will go there.
I'm still
You know,
paying it
here's the
off from
thing.
3 years ago.
I've only gone once when I was, and honestly, I found it boring. Like, this is for little kids. So, yeah, for you parents out there with little kids, like Rieger, for you, you probably hate yourself the entire day you're there or weekend you're there because it's not for adults.
But it's not a vacation either. I mean, you're constantly on a schedule. But who cares right now? By the way, I just got this ticket text. Sorry to cut David off. Somebody says Josh Hader makes $19 million this year. The whole Tigers 26-man playoff roster makes $18.8 million. Like, honestly, try to figure that out.
Well,
Everything
see-
about this team is ridiculous.
I'm going to regret saying this. I shouldn't say this.
Say it. Come
But
on.
I
Come
just don't lie to listeners. You know what part of my concern is with this?
What's that?
That this will somehow give them a false sense of security that they don't need to spend money.
Maybe. But who cares right now?
I know. I know.
Don't make me walleye you. We're going to enjoy this run.
I know.
We will talk about
I
the
said I
offseason.
shouldn't say it. You cannot rake me over the coals when I admitted I shouldn't have said it.
Rico, have we not been saying this for months now? I think I've been saying this for months. Is that Scott Harris is going to be like, oh, look at how
We
far
are
we got.
not doing this right
Okay,
now. We
okay,
are
I'm
enjoying the
sorry.
ride.
Kenny, I
Play me a
said,
Banya's highlight for crying out
yeah,
loud.
I said
Come on.
I shouldn't say it. I'm sorry.
The Tigers are headed to Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm
Never
also
again, Wilson. Never again.
I'm also on
sorry.
Kenny's side. I don't think the spending's going to happen either.
Okay, guys,
Shut your
who
mouth.
gives a damn? Come on.
Walleye, walleye,
Exactly.
walleye.
My goodness.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, then I'll
dare
read
you.
this. I'll read this. Who did it dirtier, Ibanez toward the Astros or whatever Rico and his dentist did yesterday?
That's a good point.
I'll tell you when Mr. Suction comes out. Look out.
Oh, that's
First
right.
of all, no, I was not at the dentist.
Hold on. Let's go live.
I was here for half
live
your
at the
show.
dentist.
I was here for half your show back there with David and those guys.
Yeah, you had the
Okay.
later after-hour appointment. Hey, Mike, do you have actual audio of...
Are you proud of yourself?
It's stuck. I can't keep. It wouldn't stop.
Do you have actual audio of the drilling that took place?
There was nothing.
Do you? He went to the dentist.
I did not go to the dentist. Can we please stop with that lie? I did not go to the dentist. All right. Rieger and Mike will take you to 7 o'clock. 248-539-9797.
Get in a better mood, everybody.
Rieger
The
and Mike
Tigers are
will
going to
take
the
you to 7.
ALDS. No.
Screw both you guys. I'm going
Oh, you
home.
going back
Tigers
to
in
the dentist?
4. Tigers in 4. Tell your friends. Tigers in 4. We'll see you in New York.
I'm pulling an Eric Cartman. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I don't understand that reference, but okay.
You never saw South
A
Park?
great show.
Okay, I've seen like an episode or two.
Oh.
Not for me.
Listen, you guys are on my time. I want to hear from the people. Let's hear from the people. That's right. You guys are on my time. Let's hit. You're bringing down the room. Let's hear from the people. 248-539-9797.
I said I shouldn't say it. I'm sorry.
And then he said it.
You're bringing down
And
the
then
room.
he said it.
You realize the
I'm
odds?
not racist, but
Well, my best friend is black. I said Tigers in 4. We'll see you in New York.
By the way, anything listen, will anything make you more pissed?
Read something, Jeff, or it's going to continue. Read
If the
something.
Tigers beat the Yankees in the ALCS, could you imagine this man you work with? Could you imagine?
What?
Oh, it'd be so great.
half expected.
Read something, Jeff. Read something.
Okay. All right. We'll get to you next on 97 Won the Ticket. All right, please. Are you done? Make Hollywood Casino Greektown your game day headquarters. Please, Stoney, for crying out loud. Can I start it over? Yes. Make Hollywood Casino Greektown your game day headquarters this football and baseball season. Watch all the best games on their giant screen TVs and their brand new ESPN Bet Sportsbook now open. Plus, Penn Play football fans, sign up for the free Cover 5 app today and make your picks for a chance to win up to $500 Penn cash every week. I play it every week. You just make 5 picks against the spread. It's all football. And if you do well, you win some Penn cash. If you want to find out how to do it, visit PennPlaySports.com/cover5 to start playing today. Score big this football and baseball season at Hollywood Casino Greektown and Penn Play. Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Getting help is your best bet. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Brought to you by Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. The Tigers are moving on to face the Cleveland Guardians in the ALDS thanks to a 5-2 win over the Astros. Andy Ibanez collected a 3-run bases-clearing extra base hit to give the Tigers the lead back. Josh Hader gave up the eventual game-winning runs in that hit. How about this for a stat? His $19 million salary this season is $0.2 million more than the entire Tigers postseason roster. That via Sport Track. A.J. Hinch had fun with the team once again before they popped the champagne. The Guardians announced that Tanner Bybee will be their Game 1 starter in just his second year in the big leagues. Bybee has a 3.47 ERA in the regular season. A.J. Hinch was asked how they may tinker the roster for Game 2, but he said they have plenty of time to figure that out, and he'll let the team enjoy the win today and focus on Cleveland tomorrow. The Royals are trying to make it 3 Central Division teams in the American League playoffs with a win over the Orioles. They're tied 1-1 in the top of the 6th. At the Corwell Health Sports Desk, I'm Jeremy Otto. More at 7 or at 971theticket.com.
I got to tell you guys, better addressing of the team. A.J. Hinch or Dan Campbell. That's pretty good. A.J.'s pretty good, I feel.
Yeah, except
Who let the Tigers get hot?
We picked them to win the series.
Oh, I agree with you.
You missed me with the not playoff test. Not playoff test. It's a weapon.
No, he was talking about.
No, I know. I'm
National
saying
League.
we laugh about it. Like Georgia did it against TCU, up 70-7. Nobody believed in us.
Right.
I'm oh, okay then.
You guys didn't pick us.
Ooh. You're right. We wanted Houston. Fully confident you were going to win this series. And I think a lot of fans did too. Let's be fair.
It was a 3-game series, Mike. I think they would have beat anybody that they would have played.
3-game, this team's a menace.
Right. Because you have Schoolboy, which is a victory, which means you're now ahead and the other team has to play from behind.
No, you have pitching chaos.
Yeah. And I think what the stat is, once the team, with this new format, once you win the first game, you end up winning. Yeah, you win. You probably end up sweeping like they did.
You got to take the calls.
What did you just do?
I got you.
The screen is broken.
What are you doing?
I tried to move the screen. You told me to take a call.
Here, say hi to Hunter.
Hi, Hunter. How are you, buddy?
Hey, guys. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys. Oh, wow. I can't even, I can't explain what is going on right now. I can't. This team is just voodoo, Mike, like you said. It really is.
No, but I've left that all behind, Hunter. There's no point even trying to explain it. There is no explanation.
But you're not wrong. How many double plays they turn again today?
A lot.
I mean, especially they're in trouble early on in the 5th inning. They're in trouble once again, and boom, double play, and it was Herter, Brant Herter, and he puts guys on first and second, 1 out. 0-0 game, and next thing you know, 5-6-4.
Even top of just 1 second. Even when it's Astros in the 7th and they're making their rally, they're doing their thing, right? It's first and third, 1 out, and it's one of the 10 best hitters in the sport, in Kyle Tucker, and you get an inning-ending double play.
Yep.
Not a hit, not a bomb, not even a fly ball. I mean, Hunter, we joke about that mythical night in Kansas City, bases loaded, no out. I'm out of it in 2 pitches. Hunter, it's just what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just roll with it.
Hey, you look across baseball, though, and every other team can't score guys in scoring position.
With this team, it's right place, right time. And even when it seemed like it was the wrong guy in the lineup with Job, it still worked out. Like, even their mistakes turn out to work out for them.
Tigers in 4 over the Guardians.
Absolutely. 2 more things before I go real quick. If you guys are in the betting, Tigers plus 380 to win the American League now.
Yeah. I was just telling Rieger that I saw that, and I think it's plus 1,200 to win the World Series.
Yep. And I know you guys haven't talked about it yet. I didn't agree with A.J. Hinch's decision to bring Job into the 8th inning.
Well, okay, here's your problem, Hunter. We can talk about it, but lightly, meaning they won the game. Mm-hmm. I didn't have a problem on surface pitching him. Would I have done it? No. Who the hell am I? I'm not the one pulling the levers the last 2 months. But when you got 11 guys available, the only pitcher you have that isn't available is Tarek Skubal. Am I really going to Job with a 1-0 lead? Now, 2 or 3-0, different perspective. I personally wouldn't have done it, but who cares? I'm a pimple on an elephant's ass.
See, I would have, because you have a 1-game lead. So even if you completely melt down, there was no pressure because you had a 1-run lead. That ending was a microcosm of the series. It was fail-safe. Even if you screw this up, we can still bounce back. You had to see what this young man can do. And okay, he ended up filling up the bases. Okay, can you pitch your way out of it? Okay, you can't. All right, now I'm going to take you out. But these are situations that you can't simulate. You can't find this in AAA. This is going to give him some experience. Now you know, okay, maybe we can't put him in this spot, but we got to find a place where we can use him.
Dude, I would have taken his ass out immediately after he faced 3 hitters. That's what I would have done.
No.
Hirantini, he hits. He gives up the single to Pena. Dubon reaches on the bunt single, which, by the way, he showed bunt 3 times, and McKinstry still was playing back. But after that, he allowed him to face Singleton and Altuve, and credit to AJ because it worked out. But if it was me, it wasn't, thank God, I would have taken Job out at that point and would have brought in Will Vest.
Rieger, I think AJ and Federer were playing the long game and saying, okay, let's not overreact. We have a lead. Okay, we lost the lead. But you know what? It's just we can get this back.
But you can't have a game 3.
I need to. Why not?
Because you don't want to risk losing it.
But at this point, he's on the roster. I need to see what this young man can do, because in playoff baseball, it's the unlikely person. Maybe he comes out there and he just deals. But I was okay with this.
It worked out, but I would have taken him out after 3 batters.
Can I just leave it here because I really don't feel like arguing.
I agree with you. Why argue? They won.
I'm not using a closeout game to find the answers Rico's looking for.
I agree.
Not in this spot. He's not wrong with you're not wrong with what you're saying. I'm just not choosing the 7th inning in a closeout game. I'm not doing that. Let's go to another Rico, 97.1. Hello, Rico.
Hey, how you guys doing?
It's a beautiful name.
Can we stop talking about the Detroit Lions and start talking about a youthful, talented Detroit Tigers? Regardless of their averages, their ERAs, these guys can play. And you know what the difference is between their team and other teams? They have a coach that can bring it out of them. Their coach brings out every inch of talent out of them. They are a hot team, confident team, and I like the Brant Job throw today. He is kind of like
Jackson, not his dad.
The kid's got 5 pitches. They've brought him up since he's been 18 years old. It's kind of like throwing Tiger Woods into the Masters. You got to get him in the mix. Get the feeling, get it going, because he will be definitely something going forward if we have to play a 7-game series. That guy's got some. He has it. That guy has all of it. I like that move because our closer. Forget him. Will Vest is our closer. He should be in the 9th inning for sure, 100%.
Well, Rico, I'll say this once again. I was okay with Job going in the game at that moment. You're right. You needed to see what he had. I'd still would take Brisky as the closer, but
yeah. But here's the beauty. I mean, he said he wants Will Vest. On any given day, it could be Will Vest,
right.
Bo Brisky, Tyler Holton. They got anybody. The leverage thing, Mike said it earlier, it doesn't matter. If you compare, and we were talking about Cleveland's bullpen, Class A is a closer, right? And he's unhittable, but you got to get to him. In this Detroit pen, you can have 4 guys close out
a wheel.
4 guys in high leverage situations.
That's why, to me, I think the closer thing is so overrated in the playoffs because you got to get to him. You know what I mean? And the Tigers have the pieces necessary that when the early stages get done, if they have a lead. I mean, they had 11 guys available. Yeah. They had used 4 pitchers before Job. So that was part of the point is I got 7 options here. 7.
And you still had a guy that was throwing 100 on the bench in Will Vest that you could use.
They all throw 100 if you haven't noticed.
It's amazing.
We're a long way away from Rivera and Wetland back in the day.
No, you're not. These guys are better. 248-539-9797.
Don't forget about Sean Gunther. That's your favorite of the Fetter made 4.
You don't need Dennis Eckersley. You got Sean Gunther.
What about Brendan Hanafy? He pitched today.
Hey,
listen,
they're
Grant
all
Hurdle
lights.
is hitting 96 today.
But they're all lights out. It doesn't matter. Everything they're doing, everything they're touching turns to gold. That's really your headline. What do we got? You got a little break time here? Yeah. I saw that smile on your face. 248-539-9797. We'll
You
get
guys
more
want to stay till 10?
Absolutely not.
Come on.
We'll get more to
Come on,
people
we can
coming
get a
up
pizza?
next. Nope. 97.1. And we're back. Tigers in 4. Guardians have no shot. You want to read some ticket texts and we'll get to the callers? What do you want to do, David? It's your world.
Job wasn't hit hard at all. Honestly, I don't have a problem with using him there, Steve, in Holly. Dear Mike, thank you for screwing up a great day. I am sick to my stomach knowing that Harris will do nothing in the offseason.
I didn't do it.
And
No.
it will be-
No. Don't think about it. Stop.
You brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. I said I shouldn't say it, but here's my one fear. No, do not let that ruin your day.
I'm not
You're
going to say it,
you're
and then you said it.
You're in the ALDS. It can't be bad.
You know, it's funny. Mike busted my balls for bringing up one point that I'm a little worried if they get to the World Series for relievers getting overexposed. Yeah, I get crapped on. And this guy brings up the
I
fact
just
they're
made
quitting in the
one
offseason.
sentence, and I said, but I'll worry about it later. Come on now.
Can't do that.
That is
Can't
kind of
go-
ridiculous to think World Series, though. I mean, just get to the divisional round.
David.
Let's just make it through.
David, it's already been foretold.
We are on.
Stop it.
We are on to Saturday.
This is happening.
Thank you,
We
Rico.
are-
Okay,
They already have the construction barrels out along Woodward.
Stop it, Mike.
Oh,
Stop
boy.
it.
I heard Mike's
What
going to be
they-
driving a float.
What day's parade?
He's going to have McKinstry on
Figure
it.
Thursday. Little matinee. We'll get the kids out of school.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do our show live from the district.
Yeah, the ticket will have a parade float.
You know what, man?
It's going to be Scott Harris, A.J. Hinch, Chris Ilitch, and Mike Valeni car number 1.
When the Tigers
Sure.
win the World Series, I'm taking everybody and you too, Rieger,
Oh, thank you.
to dinner at Houston's.
That's fantastic. Hey,
All right.
Whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
Hey.
Kenny, drink until your liver says no more.
yeah, it's called Day That Ends in Y. Let's go to Roy, 97.1. Roy, what's going on?
What a team, fellas. I mean, even if you hate the Detroit Tigers, you respect this baseball team because they're scratching and clawing their way through playoff wins. You know, like these kids scratch and claw their way to get to the majors. I guess you're going to get some weird looks when you're doing things different. But when you're AJ knows he's going to win games 2-1, 3-2, 1-zip. Everybody's a closer if you're not starting Skubal. So you're going to get weird looks no matter what, but true baseball, like real baseball guys, are going to respect this team, and the Yankees want nothing to do with this team.
Oh, is that
Nothing.
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. AJ's playing with house money. He's not looking to get through. He's been
You can't.
to the World
Oh, wait a
Series, been
second.
there,
You
done
can't
that.
have it both ways. You can't. You can't
go
say.
ahead.
You can't say it with your chest and then say house money. If you're saying nobody wants a piece of you, just say it and leave it there. Don't say house money at this point.
I hear you on that, but he is. You couldn't have hand-selected a major league coach in baseball history to come in August and get this, in July even, and get this team to the playoffs. The Yankees, they're supposed to get there with their payroll. We got 9 nobodies.
Exactly,
You
which
know,
is why
he's
I don't
playing
think
with
they're
house
lying awake at night worried about you.
But
I
you are
agree.
right about A.J. Hinch.
You want to
he's done a
say Hinch
tremendous
is
job.
manager of the year? I'm down. I
How can you not
absolutely
be?
would give it to him because guess what? His GM and president sold him out. And all AJ did was architect on a day-by-day basis the greatest postseason run up to the postseason of my lifetime. I mean, Roy, I don't know about you. I wasn't alive in 73 to see the Mets do it.
No, A.J. Hinch is proving that managers do something in baseball. He really is. I mean, that dude, usually decisions come down from up top. This is all A.J. architecting what has gone down for the last 2 months.
He should be manager of the year. I'd give it
100%.
to him over vote, but that, again, I'm sure Cleveland would erupt with that opinion. Go ahead, Roy. Sorry.
I really think AJ is playing chess. I don't even think he's using Job there to say, okay, can I use him in a spot to get to the ALCS? He's using him there thinking to himself, I think, if I got to get to the World Series, can I put this kid in this spot?
No, I think he's
I just
thinking
think
he needs
he's
to get
playing
3
chess.
outs. He
Everybody else
trusts
playing
Jackson
checkers.
Job. They trust him. That's why they brought him up.
Yeah, okay, guys, all right. I'm going to stay calm when I say this. You don't treat a closeout game in the effing playoffs as a laboratory. I am with Jeff here. He put Job in because he goes, I got a guy that throws 100 with 5 pitches. I need 3 outs. He trusted him. it didn't work, I would have got him the hell out of there.
Yeah, I would.
But if you think it's, let's see over the long haul what we could do. You're trying to close a game out.
Do you believe AJ's that arrogant? It's not enough to win. Oh, no. F you, Houston. You fired me. I'm going to throw Jackson Jobe in and win with the rookie. F you guys. Hell, I'm going to have him go 3 innings. That's what I'm going to do. Come on.
It's a closeout game.
I mean,
he has unbelievable
it's a
faith
closeout
in him.
game, but they would still have another closeout
You
game.
cannot,
my God.
force a game 3. No, he believes in the kid.
Right.
That's why.
No, I'm saying, and it was
he
one of
pitched
those,
him on Saturday.
Okay, can you get yourself out of this? All right, I made a mistake. Go get the kid out of the game.
He pitched him on Saturday. He went, and I know it's Chicago, but he gave up 1 hit over 3 innings. He was dominant. He was filthy. He threw 101, right?
Yeah.
At that point, AJ knew everything he needed to know. Not to mention, Mike's right. Like, you got a guy with his intangibles. You got 9 outs to get. You're thinking to yourself, this guy can get me 3 outs. That plain and clear and simple. Then I bring Will Vest in. So I don't know. I think he knows he can do the job.
But that's my point. Look, if you want to find things out, fellas, do it when you're down 5-1.
Right. Do what you did with Hader, for crying out loud. How stupid are the Astros? Hey, let's throw them when it's a 3-0 game that we're probably not going to win. Let's let the Tigers see them, and then I'm going to bring them back out the next game.
Listen,
Morons.
it doesn't matter.
Kind of stupid.
Tigers in 4. Guardians have no chance.
You think they're losing 1 game to the Guardians?
Oh, well.
My bad. Tigers in 3.
Thank you.
Well, I want to make sure people get 2 games at Comera.
Oh, okay.
What a guy.
Trying to boost the economy.
What a guy.
Well, let me give you some news on that. The games are sold out.
Okay.
Already.
Well, that's not surprising.
Now, are they
Wednesday
sold out in
and Thursday.
Cleveland? That's my question.
In Cleveland, I'm not sure, but at Comerica Park, they are sold out. They may have a few standing room, but they're done.
What was the average ticket price, I wonder?
No. Wait a day or 2, and then we'll find out what the ticket price is.
Correct.
Secondary market?
Secondary market's
Oh,
what you
yeah.
got to pay attention to.
Oh, baby.
Okay?
Look at all that extra. So you guys, I just got a text from the boss. You guys want to stay till 8?
No, I'm good.
This has
Thank you.
been delightful.
I'm all set.
Oh.
It's been, honestly, it's great.
All right, well, I'll take it to 10 then.
Read something. We'll be back at 2 tomorrow.
I got
We'll
nothing
do it all
really.
over again.
You
Tigers
guys-
in 4.
You guys
Let's make
are
your
fan-
travel plans.
You guys are fantastic.
All right.
I enjoyed this.
You going to Cleveland Saturday?
I might. If I could get tickets. I got a credential. Yeah. That's right.
So
Now,
what do you need tickets for if you got a credential?
I got family in Cleveland. They're big Guardian fans, so it would be awesome.
hell
to
with
go
those
see.
get their own
losers.
tickets.
It would be fantastic. Well, they have tickets already. If I could get tickets for me, Allison, and Olive.
You
we
got
will
a credential,
definitely go.
right?
I do, so I got to get 2.
How much is Allison Olive really going to pay attention?
I still want to bring them.
Nah, leave them behind.
Leave
All
behind.
right, we'll talk
All
to everybody tomorrow at 2.
You get more
Your
parenting advice
focus
tomorrow?
needs to be getting Kenny to a home game.
Oh,
We got to get Kenny
we'll get
to
him
a
a
game.
credential.
No, F that. I need Kenny man on the streets. He's got to be in the stands, slick back hair, meth head Tom Selleck. I got to get him to
What
a
about
playoff
getting
game.
you to a game? What about you and Kenny?
Absolutely not.
Well, I heard you guys. I know you got to go, but I heard you guys the other day. It was TJ and Kenny talking about who could chug the more beers.
Yeah, because they're degenerate
Yeah, so
drunks.
can you guys do that?
No.
Come on.
I have no interest.
Not you.
I'm
them.
leaving now.
All right.
Rico, have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow at 2. Rieger will take you deep into the
Bye,
night.
guys.
97.1.
It's been fun.